Hey guys, this is Anton back with Fallout 4. Now, I know I just stopped recording and started recording another video, but I kinda have to. It's my job, even though I'm not like a big time YouTuber. So yeah, here we go. For y'all who didn't watch my previous part or beyond that, basically I'm towards the end. But that does not mean it stops there. I'm probably going to do the rest of the endings with a male character, and do the same thing, all 4 endings with a female character. Cause it was hard. Oh, Nichan. Okay, let me talk about something that'll get me talking for like a long while. This might not be relevant to the game, but it's relevant to me. I'm going to be like all Jacob Kohainor and stuff like that. Shout out to him, by the way. I'll probably leave his channel link if y'all want to see who he is in the description box, if I do it. Mind you, if. Probably won't, but probably it's because I got short-term memory. So basically, I'm building the stuff to teleport to the Institute. I had to get rid of all this junk. I'm surprised who will want to live here, because it's not that much grass or land. Oh right, I would talk about something that will get me talking for like a long time. So basically, for y'all who didn't watch my PowerPoint video explaining why I haven't been recording in a long time, it was because of my current, now ex-crush in Los Angeles, since I finally got over him. One of my friends told me, she was like, yeah, he's been trying to date your friend. And I was like, who? I was like, the one that starts with an H. Now this friend, I won't say her name because of safety reasons. The ones I can say his name because I really don't care about him no more. So do I have to like get rid of the carpet? Like, oh my god. Okay, so basically, in order for me to do that, okay, so this thing requires 20. Okay, so I need 35 generators. I just need 3 big ones. Well, large. Attach fire.
Do you need any help with the signal interceptor?
How are we going to build a control console?
Old hospitals might have the equipment to translate your molecular information.
Oh, okay. So I have to go to a hospital, and it isn't like a, oh, it has to be optional. Oh my lord. There goes Sarge, or whatever that robot name is. If y'all hear, ow, shit. If y'all hear like a weird noise, because I have like a snap bracelet. I guess this is for kids. I still like them. It's like a funny statement. I mean, it's a cute statement on the front, but then on the back is a educational ruler. I know y'all ghoul niggas gonna roll up on my ass, so I'm gonna get my shotgun ready. I don't know if I should turn on the AC or just like cover my legs, cause I'm cold.
Facilities like this were funded by privately owned corporations, more interested in making a profit than helping mankind.
Yes, I know, you don't have to give us a sad poem, Mr. Shakespeare. I swear. Okay, where do I go?
Excuse me, should you be out of your... Oh, back to the...
Intruder, identify yourself. Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning search. Please remain calm if you are injured.
That's what I tell people, but they want to be like, oh no, let's just flail about.
Approach and identify yourself.
The Projectons are high-key adorable robots. I'm just not gonna deal with them. The other Protection and the other Nurse Handy. I wonder what's that guy's name who was based off of James Shepard off of Mass Effect. Because I saw him on Google Images. I'm like, damn, he's so fine that a game character is based off of him. Mind you, the female Shepard is like, even though I roll gay, the gay way, it's like, oh my god, this nigga's so fine. Like, the female Shepard kind of looks more pretty than sexy. Okay, and I'm back off track to my story. So basically Devonta was like, hey, he's basically asking, do you want to be in a relationship? Mind you, I think the week before the last week of school happened, I saw my homegirl's iPhone 6 Plus, and it said a message, just 3 words, I love you, and I was like, good thing I was sensible, because I would have snatched her phone, held his name, put him on block, reported him, and just delete his name. I wouldn't care what he would do to me. If you mess with my friend, yeah, your ass gonna get it.
Too busy to speak right now.
Okay. I accidentally had a screenshot. Wow. Special. I guess here.
Elder Maxon.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time we've attempted to directly adapt Institute technology. When we throw that switch, we don't know exactly what's gonna happen. God willing, you'll end up inside the Institute, and the mission can continue.
Nothing's gonna stop me when I'm so close to the answers I'm looking for.
Eager to get inside, huh? Good. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the Institute, we expect to lose contact, so it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining
Oh my God.
the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel.
So you could play doctor with Dr. Lee. Okay.
There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
I thought y'all were smart. Oh wait, y'all are just like really bigoted, racist soldiers that only want humans and nothing else in the Commonwealth. Really enough, there's a place in the Philippines called the Commonwealth. So yeah, I'm like, come on, bro, stop being such a racist bigot.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously worked on a potent weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel.
Is
We'd
Liberty
like her to continue where
Prime?
she left off. That's all I can tell you. Listen to me, Knight. I'm well aware that you're risking your life going into the Institute blind. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck.
I've checked and rechecked everything. I think the signal interceptor's ready to go. Are you?
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto.
Dr. Lee is a valuable asset. If any harm
Pull
comes
yourself
to
together and get up onto that
hold you
platform.
personally responsible.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam
You have your
emitters warmed
assignment,
up.
soldier.
Everything
Move
looks
out.
great.
I'm on
Let me
the
start scanning for the
interceptor.
signal.
I'm in the
Cross your fingers.
interceptor.
I'm inputting the code now. Wow, there's a heck of a lot of interference and ghosting. It's gonna take a minute or two to lock in. By the way, this little trip you're taking is a heck of an opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. I put a clever little program on this holotape that'll scan their network and download anything it finds. If you place it in any terminal down there, it'll do the rest. Bring it back to me and I'll see if I can make
Refrain from
sense
opening
of
fire
whatever it
inside the
found.
Institute.
Well,
could jeopardize
looks
our
like
entire
we
mission.
have a winner. RF wave capture complete. Ramping the emitter. 60%, 80%. Emitter spiking but steady. All that's left is to throw the transmit switch. Transmitting in 3, 2, 1. Stay safe, soldier.
Refrain from opening fire inside the...
Bitch, shut the fuck up. I know what I'm doing. I played this game so many times. Okay, this is where I would say... Wait, let me save here. Because you can actually be a part of the Institute. But the people of the Commonwealth will hate you for that. The problem is if you, like, in a faction and if you're teamed up with the Institute, that means you have to either choose one over the other. Because I chose the Brotherhood and the Railroad, the Brotherhood, and the Institute. And then there was a mission where they had to infiltrate something.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
I'm probably gonna do good to bad, because I already done this bad one. I'm already in. Oh, shoot.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
I keep thinking that I'm turning even though it's the elevator.
Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished.
Why can't y'all be in the sky or whatever?
We must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
At least the music's nice in here. Now, I'm not gonna pay attention to this, cause probably.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Shh. It'll be okay, Sean. I'm here now.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Okay, I'm back. I just didn't want to listen to that emotional roller coaster.
S923, recall code Cirrus.
I thought it was Cyrus.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know
Okay, ow, my
you've
ears.
gone to such lengths to find him.
Okay, either triangle or X. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If it were to let it go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than
He has.
But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time, it's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
This is the point in the first game I was like, like everything fell out. My eye, my mouth, my nose, my legs, my arms, my coochie, my booty, my dingling, my everything. Oh shit, that sounded like a song too. My arms, my butt, my coochie, my dingling. Okay, bad more. Oh my god, back to more serious notes. My mouth's foaming.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in.
Yeah.
In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they
Ooh,
wanted
ow,
was
that hurt.
the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
I'm gonna press X this time.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant.
I need to turn off the AC. I'm like freezing cold.
Protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics, used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage
The
of
collateral
Kellogg's vicious
damage.
nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
This is the part where I was like, no you didn't, even though you old as fucking crusty as fuck, that was your mama. But then the second time I was like, okay. I'm like, he's like a genius now, so he looks at everything from mostly an intellectual perspective, not like an emotional perspective.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting
I'm
director.
listening very carefully, even though I heard this like so many times on my own and on YouTube.
It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
It doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what you do.
I'm glad we see it the same way. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground.
This choice always gets to me.
I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that.
My heart.
The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work
I'm probably
together.
gonna say yes, but betray them. Yes.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home. You want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Oh. Institutional eye. I have to see what time is it. Oh, it's like morning. This is his bed.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Hi. Isn't it wonderful here?
Dang!
All systems nominal.
They look badass, but then I don't like that beige tint to their armor. I think it looks stupid.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Y'all got like... I mean, they got sexy, but then at the same time creepy robot voices.
Carry on, sir.
Told you. Where did I go? Finding words.
Dad says I'm as good as he is with computers.
He was like circling his head.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Bitch! You a witch!
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
Oh, I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Of course.
Excuse me, Doctor.
They weren't kidding. They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now,
I'm surprised he doesn't have any kids.
I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters.
Blah, blah, blah.
So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It must be a challenge to meet the power demands of a place like this.
Absolutely. We scratch and scrape for every precious ounce of voltage that we can. Over the years, we've learned a few tricks that help supplement our power budget. When necessary, we can tap into select sources on the surface. We take only what we need, of course. Fortunately, Advanced Systems is always working on new solutions to generate more energy. It's a good thing, too, because the demand is always increasing. You don't even want to know what a single use of the molecular dematerializer consumes.
But you know what I'm saying, girl? You know what I'm saying? She did a... I mean, well, you know, I don't consider her a rapper, but I love her. But I'm just mainly talking about the girls.
So Dr. Video,
Yeah, the black
in his
girls.
office.
The black girls that's rapping. Yeah, the black girls that's rapping, you know, when she seems to have issues with stuff. I don't like it. Anything before she ever started, you know, hanging deep with some of the girls. You know, so everybody won't be...
Ooh, shoot, I think I'm too high up. Oh, it's probably because of...
Our new senses so lifelike, I keep mistaking them for real.
Scanning.
But, you know, some girl, she'd rather just, you know, make
Seriously, heading over to robotics to knock some heads together. Right now, they're dragging their feet on the target.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results.
Hey, Doc.
So, there you are. Just an AM, acting director of the Synth Retention. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
God bless you. God bless you too, baby. All right, we're going to go on to the next caller. Calling from 386. You are live on the air. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time.
What's going on? Where you calling from?
There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into our hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you encountered it already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I swear, if I see mine.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Thank you so much for calling in, family, okay? We love you.
I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production.
Y'all already heard the Remy My people, they calling in.
Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to you.
I love you all. I love you all. Calling from 20.
Oh shit, there go my name.
You are live on the air, honey. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
You mentioned that coursers undergo special training. Tell me more about it.
The SRB constantly monitors our Gen 3 synth population, looking for specific traits. Those who show tenacity, fearlessness, and independence undergo a rigorous training regimen. We teach them armed and unarmed combat, investigative techniques, psychology, and mechanical skills. Those who pass a final evaluation become coursers. The rest have their memories wiped and return to their former homes.
Okay then, that's a bit creepy.
Oh, you didn't see the VMA? Girl, you ain't missed nothing. Girl, you ain't missed nothing, okay? Go ahead. Okay. But I'm coming but her vision got a little big. You know what I'm saying? And like somebody didn't touch on it. It's like they need to be up in each other. You know what I'm saying? We started.
Oh, did I just walk in somebody getting shot up?
She's been at it for 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
You said Remy is shining hard?
Dr. Lee.
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
Actually, I was looking for you.
Me? Why?
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Why would we want you dead?
I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lions let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
I don't think she really giving it too much thought into what's going on. I think they doing this more for show. All right. You know what I'm saying? I hear you, girl. But she got energy to go and create a whole store about Fast and Nova shit.
What's your problem?
Oh shoot.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished
Let's give a big round of applause and a big thank you to the one, the only, she right, honey. She just dropped another
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just take your word for it. I need more than that.
Fabulous, girl. What they say about me, okay? Bitch, it ain't tea if I ain't spilling it, girl. It is not tea if I ain't spilling it, honey, okay?
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being straight with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about.
Alright, so we're gonna go on to the next caller.
But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
You are live on the air. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hello? Hey, what's up, party crasher? How you doing tonight? What's the business? Hey, you got it. You got it.
Your work would be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
You really know how to push my buttons, don't you? You know, I never understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now, for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate... Speaking of, I trust our discussion will remain between the two.
Okay, yeah. Oh shit. Okay, so I'll end the episode right here. Like, I'm like way too busy watching Jacob Kahana live. So wait, I had to wait until it was done saving until. So I hope y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all once I come back from school. Bye.